Welcome, welcome. I am Noble Phoenix, and this is a return to Mass Effect 2. Return to the Mass Effect series on this channel. And there's a certain someone that I'm hoping will have a moment to stop in here at some point. If not, that's okay. It'll always be there later for him to watch. But let me check here. Check the YouTube studio. Ye old studio. Oh, yep. Okay, I can't change that right now. Well, that's okay. Well, I'll just wait here for a moment. See if anyone joins. Here, we'll start. We'll go into the Mass Effect 2 menu. We'll go to the Mass Effect 2 menu and we'll chill there. While I smoke this hemp bowl. I am curious. Nope. No one's in here yet. But and it may be just me for the stream, which is okay. That's Q too. It'll be there for anyone watching later. We're getting through the story here. Part 19 of Mass Effect 2 already. This music is so epic. But yeah, this has been a long time coming. I've been looking at doing, I've got, let's see. I've got Uncharted, Mass Effect, Assassin's Creed, the Batman Arkham series, and I got Doom. So that's five franchises right there to go through. And there's many more. So lots and lots of ground to cover. Just stories to delve into. Lots of content there to be created. Content out of content. Because the people who made this content, I wouldn't be able to make content, really, in this format anyway, if it weren't for the game developers themselves. What good is a gaming channel without games to play? You know what I mean? So thank you to the developers of all these games that we've been going through as a group and me individually. And just shout out and thank you to the devs and all the dev teams who make these games. It's a lot of work. I don't think a whole lot of people, maybe I could be wrong, maybe people do think about it, but I think not just video games, but a lot of media, TV shows, movies, books. I don't think people really put too much thought too often into how much work really goes into all of these stories. And just crafting the story itself is a monumental task, let alone creating gameplay that's riveting and works into the story well. So yeah, little appreciation for writers and developers and programmers and testers and Alright, let's get going. And I'm going to turn off the camera for now. Resume. Let me make sure this is being... Like, I want to make sure you can hear me and everything, and it's being streamed just fine. I was really getting into the song there. I was really getting into the song there, for sure. Nothing wrong with that, right? Alright, Grunt. Garrus. Moving should be alert. While we see no signs of trouble, I'm not so sure we won't run into Geth this far out. We have to be prepared for anything. I've been told it's a terrible idea to go this far out toward Geth territory, but these colonies need to defend themselves. Sometimes I think the only thing keeping the crew from shriveling up in fear is the 100 crates of military-grade weaponry on board. A little shore leave when we get to the Miref system will do us all some good. We have a lot of deliveries to make, and it's not going to get any friendlier out here. Moving the ship to red alert. The Geth are attacking. We're ill-equipped for an attack of this magnitude, but we'll do everything we can to survive this. These colonies need these weapons, and this attack is further proof of how dire the situation is out here. Signing off. This will be the last entry in this log. Given the severity of the Geth attack, I have ordered all hands to evacuate and head towards the colony. Should the Geth succeed in capturing this ship, they also gain control of the 100 crates of weapons in the cargo hold. Therefore, I'm using my authorization codes to scuttle the ship, hopefully destroying the Geth that remain aboard. I intend to stay aboard to make sure the ship dies gracefully. My plan is to disable the ship's engines, thus causing our orbit to decay. This will bring the MSV Broken Arrow down to the surface, where the self-destruct timer will destroy the ship. I must be careful. If I fail, there's no telling where this ship will end up. Dang, dude. Oh, shit. Time to impact. We gotta get going. Damage overtaking local atmosphere into space. Restore power re-engage to the power couplings. Atmospheric entry detected. Impact the planetary surface imminent. Find iridium. Gotta get going, guys. Sorry, Garrett, you got in my way.
I'll light him up.
Nothing can hurt me.
Got 2.5 minutes. Gotta get this shit done, y'all. Shit. Shit. Restart.
That should do it.
Got it. Stabilized MSV Broken Arrow. Remaining Geth have disengaged. The colony is safe. Okay, so let's go back to the galaxy map. I'm trying to do all the side missions I possibly can. Let's get some fuel. Well, actually, I'm $14.99 out of 1,500, so I guess fuel is okay. I could buy some probes. There we go. Buy some probes. Mass relays, Satan, Jurada. Explored. With an orbital period nearly 2 millennia long, the cold and distant Vioressa was actually missed in the initial Asari survey of the system. Only a follow-up mineral assay sent to Canalus by a Volus mining concern noticed its subtle movement across the stars. The Vioressa is a methane ammonia gas or ice giant, circled by a retinue of deep frozen moons. Its remoteness makes it a popular drive discharge point for pirates working the Pylos Nebula cluster. In the last 2 years, several dozen ships have disappeared while passing through the Dorada system. As Pylos is currently unclaimed by any sovereign power, Council naval patrols are few and far between. Thus far, none of the pirates responsible have been apprehended. Orbital distance 222.2 AU. Orbital period 1,860.4 Earth years. Radius 26,566 kilometers. Day length 12.7 Earth hours. So we're going to start the scanner. And we're going to mine the shit out of Vioressa. Hold on.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Alright, that's enough for now. That's enough. Unexplored. Sinius, a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Sinius has more than 80 moons. Orbital distance 139.8 AU. Orbital period 919.2 Earth years. Radius 63,748 kilometers. And day length 16.4 Earth hours. It's got, again, not that great for how many materials, but minerals are available. But we're gonna mine the shit out of it anyway.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Alright, actually, that's good enough for now. That's good enough. Unexplored. Zeth. Zeth is a common hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of sulfur in the upper atmosphere gives it a distinct yellow stripes. Orbital distance 69.5 AU. I don't know what AU stands for, but it's a measurement of distance. Orbital period 325.2 Earth years. Radius 60,327 kilometers. Day length is 14.8 Earth hours. And we got moderate scanner results on the
Probe away.
The minerals.
Probe launched. Probe away.
There we go.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Alright, that's good enough for Zeth. And then
Anomaly detected.
Canalus. Ooh, there's I can land on this planet? There's a mission here? Canalus is smaller than Earth, but has unusually high density. The high level of tectonic activity indicates that the density is caused by an abundance of radioactive materials in the core. These, combined with the planet's unusually high rate of spin, raise the planet's internal temperature and cause volcanism. While several companies performed mineral assays in the late 2170s, the world's geological instability precluded development. Orbital distance is 46.3 AU. Orbital period is 176.8 Earth years. Radius is 4,618 kilometers. Day length of 9.8 Earth hours. And the atmospheric pressure is 0.83 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 99 Celsius and surface gravity is 0.85 G. Interesting. They give a little bit more data on some planets than others. I guess it's more pertinent, especially if you're going to be landing on the motherfucker.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Sensors detecting anomalous weather patterns on the planet's surface. Geth activity detected. Recommend extreme caution. We're going down there. We're going down there, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. All right. So, we're gonna go down there with the usual crew. Garrus and Grunt. And I've got 4 squad points, which, I mean, let me go, let's see. 2 points for Grunt. Now, incendiary ammo or concussive shot. I already got Krogan Lore Ward and Heavy Fortification. I'm thinking save the extra points for concussive shot. Yeah. Destroy Geth climate device. Disable the Geth climate change device. Okay. This place is foggy. It's got like, yeah, the atmosphere is all kinds of fucked up, huh? I mean, well, normal for this planet, fucked up for Earth. Alright. It seems like a pretty straight linear path as to where you gotta go. Why can't I take cover behind here? Grunt, why'd you run in front of me?
Shepard!
Dang it, Grunt. Lots of palladium here. see if there's any more palladium around here. There's got to be one more deposit of palladium. Maybe not. Oh, well, let's get this shit over with.
This is valuable.
Covered gas climate change technology. Agent trophy earned. Let me see what that's for. Mass Effect 2, complete 5 missions discovered by scanning unexplored worlds. Well, that's cool. Damage protection. Access. Ooh, I want to
Commander, you've
research
received
that.
a new message at your private
Thank you,
terminal.
Kelly. Ensign Kelly. Or is it Ensign? Or I think so. Anyway. Trauma, medical upgrade, Unity, skills, squad of full health. Tech duration, Tenix cannon. The Turing design, Tenix magnetic hydromatic cannon is now installed in the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. Nice. Hold on. Upgrades. Research terminal. Barber. Squad bonus plus 40% to shields, barriers, and armor. Well, yes, please. Armor upgrades. Biotic cooldown, biotic duration, tech cooldowns, weapon upgrades, submachine gun damage, ship enhancements, prototypes, advanced training. Bonus power, 8 points already spent. Transfer to the newly selected bonus power. Alrighty. You know what? Heavy weapon ammo. Yes. 45 plus 45% heavy weapon ammo capacity. Yes, please. Prototypes. Subject 0 biotic boost, retrain powers. More Omni tool. More gets 20% tech power damage. Heavy weapon ammo 5. 4 or 5. Yes. Plus 60% heavy weapon ammo capacity. Yes, please. Prototypes. Heavy weapon ammo 5 of 5. 75% plus 75% heavy weapon ammo capacity. Yes, thank you. Prototypes. Then all I can do advanced training still. Advanced training, yes. Armor piercing ammo increases damage to armor and health. Prototypes. Gas shield strength. Squad member upgrade. Plus 25% shield strength. Upgrade squad members with gas shield technology. Geth Alliance technology diverged when Geth migrated beyond the Veil. When Geth technology is wholly incompatible with Alliance technology. While Geth technology is wholly incompatible with Alliance technology, this upgrade improves on Geth shielding by integrating recent Alliance advancements and redundant fuel generators. Well, if it's wholly incompatible, then what? That's conflicting. Anyway, so yeah, so Legion. That's upgrade just for Legion, which I don't even think have I gotten Legion on my. I don't think he's on my team yet. I would think I would have remembered that, but yeah. Let's see. Armor upgrades, weapon upgrades, ship enhancements, prototypes. Okay. There we go, though. Yeah, buddy. Receive advanced training and a new power. Save. 13 points. Armor piercing ammo. Yeah, let's go with armor piercing. Tungsten ammo. Ooh, tungsten ammo? Advanced tungsten carbide rounds and discarding sabos increase the damage done by armor piercing ammo. Sabos, whatever. Recharge time 1.5 seconds. Or not 1.5. Yeah, 1.50. So yeah, 1.5. Duration lasts until overridden by another ammo power. Armor and health damage plus 70% of weapon damage. Or squad armor piercing ammo. Time spent custom gunsmithing allows the entire squad to gain the effects of armor piercing ammo. So you get 50% of weapon damage for the whole squad, or 70% just for yourself. Well, come on, that's a no-brainer. Squad armor piercing ammo. So now I've got squad armor piercing and squad disruptor. Alright. Save again. Alright, let's get back out there. Let's get back out there. Hey,
No
Kelly.
messages for you, Commander.
Alright. Unexplored. Ciano. Ciano, named for an ancient Asari philosopher known for being contrarian, orbits Dorada at a retrograde. It is believed to be an object that fell into the system millions of years ago from parts unknown. The outermost of Dorada's two inner asteroid belts is thought to have been a small planetoid that was broken up by Ciano's passage into the system. Ciano is formed by a low-density rock and is tidally locked to Dorada. The same hemisphere always faces the star. There is evidence that a complex of artificial structures once existed in the north of the sunward-facing hemisphere, but they have been badly degraded by millennia of heat and radiation. Several bunkers of radioactive waste, apparently byproducts of primitive fission plants, have been discovered on the far side. Orbital distance 12.9 AU, orbital period 26 Earth years, radius of 4,925 kilometers, a day length of 26 Earth years. Holy crap, one day is 26 years? That's crazy. Atmospheric pressure, trace. Surface temperature, 79 Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.47 G. Interesting.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Tech damage.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay. Thanusi is a small barren rock. Though there is evidence that it once had an atmosphere of carbon dioxide, only trace amounts of krypton and xenon remain. Like Cyano, it is tidally locked to Dorada. Orbital distance of 25.7 AU, orbital period of 73.1 Earth years, radius of 3,602 kilometers, a day length of 73.1 Earth years. A single day on Thanusi is 73 fucking years, over 73 years on Earth. Atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature is -10 Celsius, surface gravity of 0.33 G. That's wild, man.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
Alright, I don't want to completely mine the Thanusi all the way, so... Wait a minute, are there any planets over here in the Outer Rim? Gas. Gas is another methane-ammonia gas giant, very similar to its near twin, Uzin. It presents a nearly featureless robin egg blue face to the universe. Oh, hold on. Distance of 0.64 AU, orbital period of 0.9 Earth years, radius of 33,036 kilometers, and a day length of 9.9 Earth hours. So that's kind of like it's not the opposite, but it's a much lower spectrum of like a day there is only 9.9 Earth hours as opposed to 24. You know what I mean? So, huh. All right.
Launching probe.
Come on. There we go.
Probe away.
All right, that's enough for now. Next planet. Tenoth. Tenoth is a little more than a glorified ice dwarf that has drifted inwards from Chrysaor's Oort cloud over the millennia. Its extremely elliptical orbit is ultimately unstable. Computer projections suggest it will impact the atmosphere of Gaius in a few billion years. Orbital distance of 1.86 AU, orbital period of 2.6 Earth years, radius of 1,411 kilometers, a day length of 17.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure is trace, surface temperature is negative 220 Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.09 Gs.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Alright. Just 10 off. Alrighty, let's see here. There's gotta be a place I can land on here, you'd think. Uzin. A typical methane ammonia ice giant, Uzin has 37 moons of various sizes. Chittis, one of the largest orbits at a retrograde, suggesting it was a planetesimal that was captured by the gas giant gravity well. The planet itself is believed to be an extrasolar capture as well, though millions of years before Chittis came on the scene. Evidence collected by planetary geologists suggests that Chittis was for many centuries a water world, heated by tidal flexing as its orbit circularized around Uzin. The planetary ocean, once hundreds of kilometers deep, must now be frozen solid. Some have recommended drilling test bores to see if life ever developed in Uzin's seas, but the question is considered academic. Orbital distance of 0.31 AU, orbital period of 0.3 Earth years, radius of 31,982 kilometers, and a day length of 15.2 Earth hours.
Probe launched.
I pretty much depleted most of what the planet has right there. I'll do like one more probe. Like maybe like... I need more element 0. Let's see if there's an element 0. There, I'll just do... I need more iridium 2.
Launching probe.
Let's do that. Alright, we're good now. And then... Theonax. Theonax's surface is covered by water and ammonia hydrate ices, which are constantly repaid by cryovolcanic processes.
Commander
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
And density, what's up, Saber? Suggests the core contains heavier elements and retains much of the heat of the system's formation. Orbital distance of 0.18 AU, orbital period of 0.1 Earth years, radius of 10,442 kilometers, a day length of 69.9 Earth hours, and atmospheric pressure of 1.3 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is negative 70 Celsius, and surface gravity of 1.3 Gs. How's it going, Saber? I was wondering when you pop in here, man. I was like, he's gotta pop into
69
the Mass Effect
hours.
stream.
Nice.
Dude, the other planet, which planet was it in the other system? It was like fucking 70-something years for a day
Doing better
length.
now.
You doing better now? That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it. Truly, truly, I am.
Probe launched.
Isn't that interesting?
That's super interesting, dude. I was thinking about that, like, it's crazy. You spend one day there and like 70-some years have gone by on Earth.
Launching probe.
Just the day/night cycle of a planet could put you in danger.
Probe launched.
Oh, yeah. You take a nap on one of these planets and then you get back to Earth and it's like everyone you know is gone, dude.
Probe away.
Well, not gone, but you know, they're not like as you know them in the life that they live. They're gone.
Probe launched.
Oh, I used all my probes, and I got look at that nice. Oh well, oh well. Hold on, I need to go back to the mass relay. Come on, Normandy, you can make it. You can make it, Normandy.
But there is no time distortion. It's just how fast the planet rotates.
Right, right. That's wild to think about, dude. Fuel. And it, like, amazing that I can wrap my mind around that. You know what I mean? Like, it still blows my mind, but like I can kind of understand how that works. Alright, 5 probes.
So time doesn't pass by any different on Earth.
Oh, that's right. So you would age, but oh, that's right. No, you're right. You would age faster, but yeah, it's the other way around. But anyway. So it's you that would get older, not the people on Earth. Nidus. Nidus lies improbably close to the red dwarf Chrysori.
No aging faster, just experiencing day and night for longer periods of time.
Oh. Okay, maybe I didn't understand, but now that you're mentioning that, I mean, just wrap my mind around that is a noodle in and of itself, isn't it? Like, your perception of how long that would be. Like, okay, I'm definitely mind is blown. But anyway, this allows it to approach habitability, though it is quite frigid. It is tidally locked with a hot pole and a cold pole. Along the Terminator, the temperature averages just above freezing. On the lee side, the temperatures are well below freezing.
Yeah, you are thinking interstellar time dilation stuff and this ain't that lol.
Right. Nidus has developed a limited native ecology. Much of its clusters
I don't mean
attached...
to interrupt, sorry lol.
No, you're good. Nidus has developed a limited native ecology, much of its clusters permanently attached around geothermal vents. There are, however, more advanced forms of life. Several arthropodal herbivore species wander back and forth across the Terminator, as they require nutrients available in both environments for sustenance. More dangerous are the omnivorous predator species that devour the arthropods. Most animal life on Nidus has limited vision, but finally developed thermal sense. Interesting. Orbital distance of 0.1 AU, orbital period of 0.1 Earth years, radius of 4,875 kilometers, a day length of 0.1 Earth years. 0.1. So what's 0.1 of 365 days? Not very long. Maybe what? A few days, a week maybe. Atmospheric pressure 0.84 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature of 2 Celsius, and a surface gravity of 0.87 G. Nidus.
Probe away.
I need elements 0. Hold on.
Probe launched.
36.5 days.
36.5 days, so just over a month. Okay.
Launching probe. Probe away.
But a short year.
Yeah. Definitely.
Gonna be a weird calendar on this planet, lol.
Right. Weird to us. Here's a thought to think about. What, in a different language, what if some species don't even understand the concept of weird? Like, what is weird? What is weird to us? What if there's a species that is like, nothing's weird? We understand all. You know what I mean?
True, but our calendar is weird to me anyway.
Yeah, I hear you. No, but see, that would be weird to me that there would be a species that wouldn't find things weird. Rhysaurus. An airless rock of mixed light ores, Rhysaurus is only of note for the Tirinu impact crater, a relatively recent asteroid strike within the last million years. The core of the object was partly composed of element 0. It struck at a low enough velocity that the EZO remained near the surface. Over the years, many pirates and wildcat miners have attempted to extract the ore. It is believed that the Tirinu debris originated in the pulsar system AAP 34211+19. The supernova that formed the pulsar also created the red emission nebula that human spacers have unofficially named the Sakura Nebula. Orbital distance of 0.6 AU. Orbital period of 0.5 Earth years. Radius of 3,790 kilometers. Day length of 66.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric trace, or pressure is trace. Surface temperature is 56 Celsius. And surface gravity is 0.24 G. It's a purple planet.
Probe away.
It has apparently a decent amount of element 0.
Probe away.
The med bay upgrade, yeah.
Launching probe.
Tech cooldowns.
No.
Probe away.
No,
Probe
what?
launched.
If you are a good person, you don't need it and it is a waste of resources.
Wait, the med bay upgrade? Oh, that's right. That's the one that, like, it's just for, like, your scars and stuff if you're a douchebag. That's right.
Launching probe.
Yes.
I don't know if I like that. Like, you should have to live with the consequences. Like, in KOTOR, if you are a douchebag, you will look like a douchebag, and you know what? That's fair. You'll have the aura, and like,
It's the, I want to be an asshole but I don't want the consequences, machine.
right? Like, come on now. That's even more of an asshole. Like, at least there are assholes that, like, admit they're assholes and they're like, yeah, I'm an asshole. And I like being an asshole. I respect that more than like, oh, I'm an asshole, but I don't want to look like an asshole.
Probe launched. Probe away.
But hey, at least the game makes you spend a bunch of useful resources on it.
Right. This is true. They hit him with the pocketbook counts, right? That's what they really care about is their money.
Probe away.
Money. As I mine planets for resources.
Probe away.
Speaking of which, I think that's enough for Rysaris. That's enough. I don't need to drain the planet dry. Alright. Anidia.
Not just money but this rare earth elements baby lol.
Anidia is a small ice body with a very low density. Its mass is only 4% of that of Earth. It appears to be composed mainly of carbon
That's how
and
you
water
upgrade
ice.
your ship and crew.
Yup, I know. You need it. You need it. I just got the last
And that's how
heavy
you
weapon
make
ammo
sure they
upgrade.
survive.
Yup, for the suicide mission. Composed of carbon, water, and water ice, but over the millennia it has accrued a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. While Anidia's gravity is weak enough that a cruiser could land on it safely, there is no particular reason one would want to. Pirates have been known to land to recover ice for cracking into hydrogen and oxygen. One area in the southern hemisphere, the so-called Anidian Scrapes, is so frequently used for this purpose that higher albedo raw ice can be easily seen from orbit. Orbital distance of 1.14 AU, orbital period of 1.4 Earth years, a radius of 2,949 kilometers, a day length of 38.6 Earth hours. That's a little bit more than a regular Earth day. Atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature is negative 41 Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.19 Gs.
Launching probe. Launching
So you
probe.
can risk the lives of your crew because you don't want to look like the asshole that you are.
Right? That when you boil it down, that's exactly what it is. And I was gonna say too about like the mining of the planets. Like, yes, we are mining the shit out of these planets, but it's to save the planets. Oh, the galaxy.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Come on, Element Zero.
Granted, these are largely uninhabitable planets.
Probe.
True, but they could be terraformed. Oh, look at that.
Probe away.
Ooh.
Probe launched.
And like, I don't know, the way I see it is like doing this kind of takes away from terraforming projects like in the future. But by then they'll probably, the natural resources will grow back. You know what I mean? They're renewable, mostly.
Probe away.
Yeah, but might as well get the useful stuff before you completely change the makeup of a planet.
I suppose so.
Probe away.
I still try not to deplete
You
the
would
planets
have different
now.
natural resources after terraformation.
This is true as well. The whole scape of the planets would be changed, and oh, that's cool. I like how you can turn the planet too. You can look at it in all its beauty. I try not to deplete the planet of its resources at least. I have before, but like especially now, I'm like I'll stop before it gets to depleted.
I make one pass around a planet and that's usually enough.
Yeah, I hear you. That's about right. Boro. Boro is a young Volus colony world settled in defiance of a threat by Terminus pirate groups. The pirates, who can't use the world themselves, have suggested that the Volus hire them to protect the colony. The Volus responded by requesting military protection from their Turian allies. Although uncomfortably hot by Volus standards, Boro has the rare combination of high pressure and ammonia ecology Volus required. Development of the colony is proceeding rapidly. The colony was founded in 2180, population of 1,617. The capital is Yila, or is it Yia? Orbital distance of 21 or 2.1 AU, orbital period of 3.4 Earth years, a radius of 10,573 kilometers, a day length of 31.0 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 1.6 Earth atmospheres. The surface temperature is negative 57 Celsius, and the surface gravity is 1.66 Gs. Now, there's a colony in here, but I can't land here? Wait, yes I can I? Hold on, wait. I can't land here? There's no anomaly detected? What the fuck is that?
Probe away.
Whoa, look at that
Launching
scanner
probe.
go crazy.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
No landing unless there's an anomaly.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that there's no anomaly, dude. It says there's a colony. Maybe there's no mission for me to complete here.
Launching probe.
But you mentioned that lol.
Right.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
I want to get at least over 15,000 element 0.
Probe away.
There we go.
Probe away.
This should put me over the top. Yep, almost 16,468. That's pretty good. All right, is this planet explored? Probably not. Nope. Natasia, an unremarkable methane ammonia gas giant. Natasia would be of no consequence if it weren't for the only
Get
approachable
that EZO,
gas giant.
baby.
Get that EZO? The approachable gas giant in the Satan system. Boro's Volus colony has set up a few automated ice cracking stations around the planet, and Narhu Combine has been contracted to set up a helium-3 extraction facility. Construction has lagged due to the CEO's arrest in a kickback scandal that reaches to the highest levels of the Vol Ministry of the Frontier. Orbital distance of 4.1 AU, orbital period of 8.3 Earth years, radius of 23,623 kilometers, and a day length of 8.9 Earth hours. I'm only looking for element 0. Element
What
0.
are you looking for again?
It's funny, I was just saying it. Yeah, element 0. Element 0, where are you? Element 0. I don't see you, so I'm moving on.
Lol, yeah, and are you looking for a particular planet too?
No, not necessarily. I was just kind of exploring. Kind of trying to chart all these planets and whatnot. The Sail. The Sail is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, the Sail's field is stronger than current models predict. Within the frost line of the solar system, where gas giants do not usually form, the Sail is believed to have once been extrasolar. Orbital distance of 0.5 AU, 0.6 Earth years orbital period, a radius of 64,005 kilometers, and a day length of 17.7 Earth hours. Yeah, I don't see any element zero. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the mass relay. Investigate Project Overlord, recapture the freighter, shatter broker base, helium, firewalker, MSV Rosalie, Tachanka Citadel, local cluster 100%, Viper Nebula, rescue Dr. Kenson. I think that's one of the missions you said to hold up on, right? Minos Wasteland. Minos Wasteland. Yeah, that's 0% there. I kind of want to go to the Minos Wasteland. Nubian Expanse, 100%. The Hades Nexus. I could go there too.
That's best as an epilogue.
Right, I remember you saying something about that. And then the Reaper IFF, I don't want to do that until like very last, right? And then investigate Project Overlord. I can recapture the freighter. Let's go recapture the freighter in the Omega Nebula, huh?
Correct. Stay away from IFF.
My intention is to do as much as I can before doing the suicide mission, so I have a much better shot at completing it and getting everyone out alive. I remember doing the mission the first time and getting everyone out alive and how awesome that was, and I want to recreate that. I don't want anyone to die. I really don't want anyone to die,
Overlord
man.
is a favorite mission of mine, originally DLC content.
Oh, yeah? That's cool. Immorcan. A standard methane ammonia gas giant, Immorcan is the main source of helium-3 fuel for ships coming to or from Omega. Most of its fueling stations are run by criminal cartels who engage in cutthroat, sometimes literally, pricing wars. Immorcan is also widely known for its layover stations where pirates in a hurry can find fuel, ammunition, intoxicants, gambling, and sexual companionship at any hour. Orbital distance of 3.4 AU, orbital period of 11.5 Earth years, radius of 53,491 kilometers, and a day length of 18.7 Earth hours. Any element zero on this bitch? Fuck no. Urdak. Urdak is a close-orbiting brown dwarf. Most red-brown dwarf binary systems have an average separation of 8 AU. The Severic system is about 12 billion years old and has long since been used up by the deuterium used to fuel fission. So Urdak is not luminous like some brown dwarfs are. Urdak is a Class L brown dwarf with a relatively low temperature of 1300 degrees Celsius, but its heat and gravity have made it unpopular for development. There are rumors that the heads of several Omega's crime syndicates maintain private residences on various moons. Whatever the truth of the matter, battles between syndicate vessels are often observed around the ring plane. News outlets on Omega maintain satellites at Urdak's Lagrange points for real-time coverage of these battles, which garner high viewer ratings. Interesting. Orbital distance of 0.8 AU, orbital period of 1.3 Earth years, a radius of 72,512 kilometers, and a day length of 19.2 Earth hours. Where are you at, Element Zero? Come on. Urdak, don't fail me. Don't fail me, Urdak. You gotta have some Element Zero.
Showing up to planets like Debo, where's my EZO?
Nope. None today. Okay. So there's Omega, and now I need to go Kariv Amori. Here, recapture the freighter on Aaron Larkin. Fuck, man, you could spend like days just like going around here and scouting out all the planets and shit. Like, for real, dude. Utha, punished with UV and gamma radiation from the Class F star it orbits, Utha is no one's first choice for a planet to land on. Covered in seawater, Utha has a hydrosphere and ozone layer similar to Earth's, but that simply isn't enough to ward off the life-killing radiation. Its nitrogen-rich, oxygen-poor atmosphere goes... Hold on. Okay. Two watching. Unchanged by the few proteins that have managed to form in the ocean depths. Utha, however, has served as a way station for slaves escaping their Batarian masters. What little land it has is tectonically stable, and its considerable radiation belt and electrical storms grant cover from many common types of sensors. Fleeing ships typically hide on Utha long enough to discharge their drive cores and stock up on deuterium before trying to make it to the cluster's mass relay. Orbital distance of 4.0 AU, orbital period of 6.1 Earth years, a radius of 6,050 kilometers, a day length of 49.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure is 1.2 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 40 Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.8 Gs. Oh, look at that. I gotta do that probe.
Probe away.
It does look kind of like Earth, doesn't it? Oh, and the palladium.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Alright, time to go recapture this freighter, the MSV Strontium Mule. Derelict ship detected. Derelict ship registered MSV Strontium Mule, visibly damaged from weapons fire. Ship is not responding to hails despite life signs aboard. Transmissions using known Blue Sun's encryption detected. Airlocks are severely... airlocks are sealed, but the ship can be boarded through an emergency hatch in the cargo hold. This is a big one, huh? This is a big boy mission. Garrus and Grant. Alright, and I did spend points. I got the max upgrade for the heavy ammo capacity. So I got plus 75% heavy ammo capacity. And I put points into an extra power. So now I've got squad armor piercing ammo, which is kind of nice. So I've got squad disruptor and I've got squad armor piercing. Let's see. Collector part.
Hell yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the collector particle beam. Flanks, heavy pistol. The Viper.
You can't do both at the same time, but you can effectively switch between the two for the situation.
Right, I am aware of that, and I need to be on point with that, and like when it's like Geth or like biotic barriers and stuff, use the disruptor, and then when it's armor, I need to use the armor piercing. Okay, Mr. Batarian. Batarian commander here. Let's do squad disruptor for now. Get some! Come get some!
Concussive shot ready.
Weak.
Okay.
What were they doing here?
All airlock sealed.
You think anyone's still here?
Oh yeah, Garrus. I know it. Jakir, you seen the stash they pulled from the cargo? We get that open and we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Bortis took the canister topside while Voorhis went to pry the codes from the ship's captain. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy, Hawkins.
Let's
Public
get in
Security
there.
Council.
That should do it.
All right. We gotta go this way or that way? Maintenance records. FTL drive
Ended up
damage.
getting Sturman last night, but I used the wrong gun, lol.
Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks ass. Sucks ass. So you're supposed to use the M700, I'm guessing? FTL drive damaged and repaired with substandard parts. Risk of complete failure is elevated.
Indeed, I was spooked and kept the N4 out. He came for me at the checkpoint.
This should slow him down.
That APMO just eats.
Oh, it does, dude, especially with the Revenant. Oh, I got my alarm clock here. Kurtz, heads up, man. Those intruders are still alive and fighting their way to the ship. They have Commander Shepard with them. You better get your men ready to fight. Bordis has something up his sleeve. He's got that canister full of loot, and I think he's planning to do something to Voorhis and take it for himself. Wouldn't be surprised. Bethor. Bethor.
Ah!
Power cells. Engine main room console. FTL drive inoperative. Dun dun dun. I'm guessing I gotta go this way and turn on the FTL drive. Gradual trade. Go this way.
Scratch one!
444 for ammo. 444, bitches.
Engaging!
Damn, what happened here?
Right, Garrus? It's fucked up, man. Security lockdown in effect. Seek security console to override. Okay. Seek security console to override. Okay, so I'll go this way.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Okay.
Let's get in there.
That should do it.
Let's do it.
Nothing can hurt me. Dead.
Oopsie.
This
I
should
missed.
slow him down.
Not that time. Or that time. Or that time.
Feel the blood rain.
His brains got splattered all over that bulletproof glass.
Nice shooting!
Hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Ship's main log. This is the final entry for Captain Jarrett Barnes, skipper of the MSV Strontium Mule. If you are reading this, I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago, we answered a distress signal. It turned out to be a Blue Sun's trap. We managed to escape but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. If you find the canister in our cargo hold, you are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in this log. Authorization code decryption complete. Transmitter. Bortus, your men better be ready. I hear the intruders are making their way here, and you better be ready with backup. The captain was not forthcoming with information, but I found his codes in the ship's black box. We'll get that canister open, but first we have to kill these intruders, Captain Bortus. Communications relay inoperative. On one of the upper decks? Yeah, I gotta go this way. So what you doing, Saber? Jakir, this is it. Get your men under control and get ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Boris will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take him out for us, and we'll get the codes to this canister ourselves. At that point, take out anyone on your list.
I'm on Tarkov, but I'm getting hungry.
Oh, yeah? Well, shit, man. Maybe you should eat something. Come back later. Let me know when you're coming back to Tarkov, and I'll join you later on. We can do some Tarkov together. Recovered sensitive intel. Cerberus upload commencing. Defeated Blue Suns. Prevented looting of disabled freighter, MSV Strontium Mule. Recovered substantial payload from MSV Strontium Mule. Mission completed.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Alright. Okay.
Yellow key card and tank batter for my last biddy loo.
Oh yeah? Huh, that's kinda nice. That's kinda nice. Relay. Okay, So I want to disable false signal. There's all these planets here to explore too, but I've been spending most of the stream exploring. I need to get to some shit and get it done. Hold on. There'll be plenty of time for exploring later. Sanctum. Disable false signal.
I have detected an anomaly.
Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage, just because it's called a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal to terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory. Carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory. Piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. Population of 257,300. Colony founded in 2169. The capital is Volps. It's got an orbital distance of 2.6 AU. Orbital period of 4.2 Earth years. Radius of 6,651 kilometers. A day length of 69.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure of 0.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is negative 50 Celsius mean and 4 Celsius equator. Surface gravity of 1.2 Gs.
Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those tunnels
Road
for
launched.
runners and report back to Captain Nerum.
I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Distress beacon detected on an initial sweep is confirmed to be a fabrication set in place to lure unsuspecting ships into orbit for pirate ambush. Preliminary scans indicate that shutting down false distress beacon will stop the Blue Sun's transmission and disable their ambush site. Surface scans show Blue Sun's communication signatures concentrated around a shuttle hangar bay. Alright, let's land. Let's do this shit. Shepard. Alright, let's get this done.
Heads up.
Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon.
I am proven!
Yeah, you better run and tell your friends.
Right? He said, too late, now you're dead. Fucking grunt.
The shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
Feel the flood rage!
Grunt has grown on me, but that was only because I missed Rex.
I hear ya. I mean, you gotta feel for Grunt though. Like, he's grown in a lab, and at first he didn't really have a place in the galaxy, and then until he was welcomed into Clan Urdnot. Like, he was welcomed into Clan Urdnot as a fellow Krogan. Like, imagine being a human clone and, like, being welcomed into a tribe, like a human tribe, and it's like a confirmation that you are, you know, you're human, or in his case, he is Krogan. You know what I mean? Like, before that, it's like, he kind of didn't know where he belonged.
His loyalty mission that reunites you with Rex and has him join Clan Urdno was a big turning point for me.
Oh yeah. It's me too. It's when you fully realize the scope of, like, what he deals with.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Yeah.
Hey, cousin. That jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
Well, and the fact that you vouch for Grunt as Shepard, and you're like, yeah, like, he's with me. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. He's with us.
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
He is a member of my crew. Mark our target and it shall die.
Too late. Now you're...
I really like this Revenant machine gun.
Just chewing through Blue Suns.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, this is on normal, so it's not like it's on insane difficulty or anything, but...
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alright then. I see you and I match you. A particle beam.
I'm not judging, just enjoying.
Oh shit!
Although this is a slog on insanity lol.
Dude, like I just died on normal to those bastard, like, mechs, dude. What the fuck?
You did hide behind an explosive.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
But guess what? I did the same thing lol. A lot of the cover is destructible, so be careful.
Right.
Hold fire, Shepard.
I
Never saw me coming.
Don't forget about you adrenaline rush.
Right, and the Unity health. Oh, let's get. That's not
I'm pretty sure it heals and buffs you.
Yeah, here, let me go to Unity. Oh, that's a revive, though, is possibly... Yeah, let me stick with the armor piercing for now.
Hotkey that to triangle.
Wait.
It already is.
Huh? Oh, the hard adrenaline rush? Yeah. Okay. Alright.
So when you are low on health and facing enemies, just hit another shit, bro.
Gotcha, brother.
That should do it.
Deactivated distress beacon at Brunfield's mining facility. Eliminated Blue Sun's resistance. Alright, I think it's time to smoke. I got to earn a smoke break. Let me save. Save 2. Alright. You know what? I kind of feel like...
received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. You know, I'm not going to use the elevator. I'm going to go here, this way. The armory. Jacob should be around this corner, right? Yep, there he is. Alright, I'm going to chill with you, Jacob, in the armory. Hold on. I wish you could sit down in the chair. That'd be kind of cool. But here, I'm going to stand next to Jacob and smoke. I'm just going to watch you work, Jacob. Hey, look, he's got some specs up there for the Revenant. He's like doing some research on it and shit for me. It looks like the Avengers up there. What's up, Casey?
I don't know what I want to eat, lol.
I know what you want to eat. You want to eat a Whopper from Burger King with some onion rings with zesty sauce and a nice shake. I don't know, whatever flavored shake you want, but you want a shake, don't you?
Doesn't sound bad, but I'm not getting that right now, lol.
Right. Well, if you're gonna make something, I don't know what you have around the house, but I would say make a nice sandwich with either some potato chips or some French fries, like a chicken sandwich, or maybe like a burger, or like I don't know, grilled cheese sandwich, some French fries, or some potato chips to go with it.
I'm on the cusp of breakfast and lunch.
Right, dude, that brunch. Speaking of potato chips, I got some right here. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to Jacob here too.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there
I have Doritos, sweet spicy chili.
Oh, there you go.
Wish I had pretzels.
I heard you were big in the
Pretzels.
Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
I can already see they lost a fine soldier, Jacob.
That's not how the Alliance sees it. Hell, they did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead, or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. You were actually the Alliance poster boy, and they still dumped you.
I don't like it, but I can see benefit in keeping some things from the public.
Maybe. And Cerberus isn't exactly transparent either. Where's an honest soldier go, Shepard?
Right here?
I guess so. Glad I'm not in your chair, though. Gonna be a rough ride. I should get back to work. Good talking to you, Shepard.
I agree with that. You know, and I got renegade points for that. And I don't like it, but I do see the merit in, like, at least not saying everything right away.
Composite image sounds like some of our AIBS.
Yeah, right. But no, like, I got renegade points for that, and that's fine. But I do, like, the way he said it, you don't have to like it, but it's just kind of a necessity to at least not, like, tell everything right away, and maybe at the right time. You don't necessarily have to lie, but you don't have to give every bit of information either. Here. What's up, Mort?
Nothing wrong with a little gade.
Yeah.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look
Shut
at
up,
Krogan
Mort.
rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage.
You're thinking
Released
too
onto
logically
Trump,
and not
other
with your
Krogan
fucking
centric
heart.
Areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
Have a fucking heart, Morden.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Uh-huh, you do that. Skepsis, mass relay, stop missile attack. Franklin, stop missile attack. Watson. Okay, well, actually, I would read this thing right here, but I'm not trying to go to Watson. I'm trying to go to Franklin.
Anomaly detected.
Franklin, a large moon. Franklin retains a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide, but its desolate surface holds no signs of water or life. In order to defend Watson from the pirates of the Terminus systems, Franklin is home to 2 Alliance spaceports and naval bases capable of fielding 6 fighter squadrons each and a classified number of interplanetary ballistic missiles. Mass effect fields keep the gravity in its installations at a comfortable level for long-term living. Orbital distance of 2.1 AU, orbital period of 33 Earth days around Watson, 3.0 Earth years around Skepsis, radius of 2,405 kilometers, a day length of 33 years, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature minus 116 Celsius, and surface gravity of 0.1 Gs.
Launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately.
Launching probe.
Javelin Mark II.
Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Scans detected an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. Zero probability of survivors if missiles strike. Find the control panel in the Javelin Mark II missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles after shuttle touchdown. 5 minutes. That's all we got.
Oh man.
That's all we got, people. 5 minutes. Alright. Total meltdown in T-minus 459.
Warning.
Major firefight here. Looks bad.
Almost all my deli meat went bad, but I got some turkey that's still good.
Well, that's good. That sucks about the meat going bad, but... at least there was some left over that didn't go bad.
Got some bacon and brioche buns.
There you go.
Feel the blood rage.
Lettuce, onion, and tomato.
Nice.
Yeah, here we go, Lou. Lol.
To the right.
triangle.
Oh yeah, the adrenaline ability. You're right.
Nothing can
You're right.
Use
You're
your
right.
power.
Too late. Now you're dead.
Ah, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Watch out!
Oh no, that's not the one.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Oh no, this is fucked up. To protect Alliance interests and tactical viability at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Well, the residential district, of course.
That should do it.
I did the right thing. Alright, what do we got here? 2 hours? We're probably at 2 hours. I'm gonna guess 2 hours, 5 minutes, 17 seconds and counting. Yeah, I think I'll end it here. I actually want to keep playing. I really want to keep playing. But that's probably a sign that I should get off here. Besides, we're gonna play some Tarkov, right, Saber? Yeah. Got a lot done in this stream. A lot of missions done, planets explored and mined. Got some upgrades and talked to a few crewmates. Yeah.
One more mission.
Uno mas? Uno mas. Okay. The man asked for one more mission. He'll get one more mission. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the mass relay. Project Overlord. MSV Rosalie. I'm actually almost done. I've just gotta do the Firewalker, MSV Rosalie, rescue Dr. Kenson, investigate Project Overlord, and then I gotta acquire the Reaper IFF, and then go to the Omega
You told
Relay,
me to
right?
eat, and now that I'm making the food you wanna end stream lol.
I know, right? Well, I figured we could talk or something while you eat, but yeah, this works out. I mean, we're talking either way. I just hear the AI robot voice in place of your voice, which, weird enough, I've actually gotten used to. But it's also weird because, like, I've kind of expected, whenever I hear that voice, I kind of like expect it to be you, but then it's the same voice for whoever's chatting. So it's like, you know what I mean? Anyway. It actually does help me though to have like some kind of voice read the text, the text to speech, rather than just. I mean, it's fine reading, but there's something about hearing someone speak, even if it's like an AI program speaking for you. Like, there's something about that.
I know what you mean. You don't have to continue.
Oh no! By all means, if you want me to do another mission, man, I'll do another mission. I can do one more. It's not a big deal. Although, well, it's okay. I'll have plenty of stuff to do in the next stream. I just don't want to do a whole bunch and then, like, pretty much only leave the end for the last stream. But that's okay either way. I mean, if that happens, it happens. Let me see. I can explore.
Oh no, you got more to do.
Okay, good. A relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Polino remains undeveloped while its sister planet Metaponto garners all the attention. This was not always the case. In 2180, news stories seeded throughout the extranet claimed that Element Zero is being found on Polino's moons in record loads. This turned out to be a scam spread by the Dunawarachum Consortium, an Elcor corporation trying to scare up investors. After a small fleet of space probes scouted the area, the hype quickly deflated, and the myth only persists now in unwanted extranet email messages. Orbital distance of 8.0 AU, orbital period of 22.7 Earth years, a radius of 37,052 kilometers, and a day length of 16.5 Earth hours. Well, I wish those reports of the Element Zero being here were true, because I need Element Zero! Oh well. You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. Right? Vecchio. You know what? Actually, I don't feel like this right now. Hold on. I'll be back to exploring later. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the MSV Rosalie.
Anomaly detected.
Alright. Zionia has a thin atmosphere. There are traces of water vapor in the atmosphere, but over the last 5 centuries of observation, particle counts have decreased 4%. While not habitable by any spacefaring species, there is an abundance of native sulfur-devouring bacteria that thrives around the world's many volcanic vents. Interestingly,
Bro is gonna take walk of fire.
Interestingly, these bacterium bear genetic similarities to that of native life of Ilium, suggesting either a panspermia spread of microbes via asteroids or accidental contamination of the original environment by careless spacefarers. Orbital distance of 0.64 AU, orbital period of 0.6 Earth years, radius of 4,734 kilometers, a day length of 49.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure of 0.55 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature of 38 Celsius, and a surface gravity of 0.57 Gs.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Doctors Case and Aloy. Alright. Last side mission for the stream. You know what? I should put some points into, like... You know what? I'll save them for now. Walk of fire, you were not kidding.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Tomatoes went bad, oh well.
Oh shit. That sucks when that happens, man. I don't like food going bad and having to waste food. Here we go.
Primary systems online.
Oh, dude. What? Oh, yeah.
This is your onboard VI.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Mission objectives located. Caution, guided missile system active.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Would you look at that?
In my defense, the package came with the crushed tomato, so it just spread to the others even though I washed them.
Oh, man.
Path is now clear.
Oh, I can't get up that way. Okay. Here we go. one more. One up there. I barely made that one. Hold on. Last one.
That should do it. Mission objectives completed.
That was cool. That was a cool mission. Found wreckage of freighter MSV Rosalie. M44 Hammerhead acquired. Recovered research data. That was a fun little mission to end the stream on. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let me go
Commander,
check the upgrades real quick.
Your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Yeoman Kelly. That's right, it's Yeoman. Because I was thinking Ensign earlier, but weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, ship enhancements, prototypes, advanced training, and then there's M920 Kane. Holy crap! The effectiveness and efficiency of Mass Effect-based weapon technology has rendered large-scale deployment of highly explosive weaponry all but obsolete in infantry weapons. Normandy's scientists have prototyped a modified version of traditional high-explosive rounds. It is applied to a 25-gram slug. When accelerated to 5 kilometers a second, the round is devastating. Though a technically inaccurate label, this prototype is nicknamed the Nuke Launcher, and its high explosive matrix generates an archetypal mushroom cloud on impact. It inflicts high damage with a large area of effect, very effective against armor, shields, and barriers. Dude. I'm gonna get it. And then I'm gonna do advanced training. Let's see. Ooh! I can get biotic powers as a soldier. Hold on. What should I go for?
The McCain.
Dude, what should I go for? Should I go for barriers, slam, fortification, energy drain, neural shock, shredder ammo? I guess, well, I want to do like a biotic ability. I don't want to just do ammo. Or I don't want to do ammo or grenades. I want to do like neural shock, energy drain, fortification, slam, or barrier. What do you think?
Master your soldier powers first, lol.
Well, I pretty much did. I'd like to have a barrier. That'd be kind of nice. Or fortification. Energy drain. I'm thinking either barrier or fortification. Probably barrier. Because it doesn't, it's not limited by by time.
I
Fortification
fear
says
you
it's
will get
brief.
the power and never use it, lol.
Oh, if I get barrier, I'm gonna be using that bitch. That's, you know, I think that just says it right there. I'm gonna get barrier. Fuck it. All right.
Fortification.
So, and I already did it, and then you said it. It's okay. It's okay. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Now, okay, heavy or improved? Barrier is nearly impenetrable, shutting off even heavy weapons. So it recharge time of 12 seconds for both. Duration of 60 seconds versus 180 seconds for the heavy versus the improved. But shield strength is 25% higher for the heavy barrier. But the improved barrier
Because
lasts
you
for
have no
double the
biotic
time.
bonuses.
This is true. This is true. Am I really going to need it for more than 60
You can
seconds at a
spend more
time?
resources to do it again if you want, but you don't have to.
You're right. You're right. Am I really going to need it for longer than 60 seconds in any given time in a battle? I mean, a minute is a long time in a battle. I'm thinking I might go with the heavy barrier. Yeah, I'm going to go with the heavy barrier. Okay. And then I can back out, go back to the research terminal, go back to prototypes, advanced training, buy it again, and then get fortification. And then put in more points into fortification.
Probably not, especially if you combine it with your heavy adrenaline rush.
The armor is more resilient and reacts better to multiple hits, increasing
No.
its duration. He says no.
You only get one at a time, bro.
I know. But I can switch back and forth between them, depending upon the situation, right? Like if I feel like the situation calls for a fortification as opposed to a barrier. I mean, I'd rather have that than another ammo type than I probably am not gonna. Like, I probably wouldn't use the different ammo types besides armor piercing and disruptor. Those are my main two. I got disruptor and armor piercing, and then I got fortification and barrier. Hold on.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What? What are you trying to tell me? Should I respec now?
You don't get both powers.
Oh, I just wasted that shit. I just wasted that shit. Well, fuck.
You overwrite whatever bonus power you have when you select another.
Hey, Casey. I see that now. For fuck's sake. So I literally got rid of my armor piercing ammo to do the fuck. Fuck. Well, hold on. I'm just gonna have to not save. I'm gonna have to do a redo on that because that's a serious waste of resources, man. Yeah, fuck no. Hopefully it didn't save. Hopefully it didn't auto-save. That would suck ass. Suck ass, it would. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'll just I might...
You
I
got
might
excited and I wasn't very clear.
Right, no, I thought that it would give... I could stack the powers, like, almost... Maybe not infinitely, but I could stack them, and I could just, like, add...
It probably will auto-save when you leave this menu.
Yeah, no... I'm gonna quit now. I'm gonna quit. I saved recently. Very recently. I'm gonna end the stream now. My doofus ass. Alright. I'll meet you soon here in the hilt, sir. But I need to sit down and think about what I've done. Done with all these resources, Maine. What was I thinking? Alright. This has been Mass Effect.
You got an
2.
auto-save at mission complete.
This is true, and I saved right after the mission. I did. Casey Wasey? But yes, this has been Mass Effect 2, Part 19. Thanks for watching.
Go sit and think about what you have done.
Right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of it. May the Force be with you all. And I know, I always say that. This is Mass Effect. It's not Star Wars. But I say that at the end of every stream now. May the Force be with you all.